Hey guys, what's up? It's Alec, Torelli, and welcome to a poker tip of the day. Today's poker tip is the way that poker professionals measure their success is they think about things from a very long-term perspective. So I implore you to think about this with your own poker game. So one thought experiment that I think really helps is look at how you define an upswing or a downswing. And typically it's going to be in some arbitrary time window. So you're going to say something like, oh, someone says, how are you doing at poker today? You might say, or how are you doing at poker in this period? You say, oh, I'm doing well. Because in the month of January, for example, you're winning. So that's the time window that you used to measure your upswing or downswing. And within that arbitrary window of 30 days or on a calendar year or whatever it is, you're winning. So now you're mentally on an upswing. And this the way that we label our poker playing really has a profound impact on how we approach our game, because it's like saying, okay, now I'm winning, so therefore I'm in a winning mindset, I'm gonna play better, I'm gonna take more risks, I'm gonna be more confident, I'm going to play my game, I'm gonna make those moves that I know I should make because psychologically I am winning. And if we do the same thing, if we say, oh, how are you doing this month? How are you doing in this period? And instead you extend that time window to 3 months, well, maybe you lost in November, December, and now actually you're losing. So the sum of those 3 months is a loss, even though January is a win. So mentally, because you've sort of quarterly tracked your poker playing results, now you're on a downswing. And so now you're in a negative state of mind. And you're gonna have all the vicious cycle that comes along with that. You're gonna play worse, you're gonna chase losses, you're gonna try and get these numbers to be positive during this arbitrary time window so that you're in the black, right? So this is kind of crazy when you think about it, because the same player could be either winning if he measures his results one way or losing if he measures them another way. But the way the professionals think about it is they just don't have these arbitrary start and stop timers on their poker sessions. So it's kind of like when you go into a calendar and you're trying to book a travel and it says which dates do you want to, what date do you want to check in and what date do you want to check out. Think about that as the way that we arbitrarily measure our poker sessions. You can start with today's date and go forward, or last month's date and go to today, or 6 months ago and go to today, or this calendar year and go to today. And these are all arbitrary ways to measure our poker results. So what professionals do is they really just look at things on the longest time horizon possible. So life is kind of one long poker session, and as hard as that is to actually live that out, as hard as that is to be non-emotional or non-attachment to outcome or non-judgmental about your sessions, it's a great way to approach things when it comes to measuring your success in poker, because ultimately if you stretch that time horizon out and you are a winning player, I'm confident that that will show up. So you are a winner, stretch out that time horizon, now go play like one. I hope you enjoyed this poker tip of the day. Subscribe to this channel, more awesome content's coming. Thanks for your attention. See ya.